Hey everyone, it's your girl Kia from I Can't Make This Ish Up. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in again for an awesome episode from my podcast. If you have not already, then please subscribe, like, and share if you are listening to this on YouTube. And if you're listening to this on any other platform, please go ahead and share it with all your friends, family, coworkers, and even the people you don't like. Thanks. So I just wanted to do this quick episode about something I did yesterday. So yesterday I volunteered with, I want to say the Post hosted it. So we'll just say the Post, right? And they held a ceremony to honor Gold Star family members, spouses, children, mothers, fathers, so forth and so on. Just family members in general. And in the Army, we call our family members that are survivors of soldiers that have passed away while serving in any fashion, we call them Gold Star families. So yesterday they had a ceremony to honor those soldiers that were fallen while serving in the military. And I want to say that I was truly blessed and humbled to have been a part of a ceremony of this magnitude. So one, I want to say that you never know what blessings you may miss by not giving some of your time. Time is something that you can't get back, but it's definitely something that you can give willingly. So when you give your time to the community, to other people, to your family, 9 times out of 10, you will be blessed for giving that time away. But I will say that doing this ceremony put me in the path of somebody that I otherwise would not have met. The woman that I was honored of being her escort is an amazing woman, very intelligent, nice, and seems like she has a very big heart. And we didn't spend a lot of time, talking about the pain, but more of rejoicing in the memory of her loved one. And that was really nice because sometimes those type of ceremonies can get real solemn real quick because everybody wants to dwell on that specific moment in time where that family member was lost versus remembering all the time that person had lived before then. So it kind of also gave me an opportunity to reflect on my own loss because most people know that I lost my mother. And I lost her. I was 21 years old and I was pregnant and I was fresh in the military. So just been in the military about 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. And sitting in that ceremony gave me that time internally to reflect on my loss that I'd suffered and to remember her life before she passed. So I wasn't stuck in that time, but I was remembering her laugh, her smile. Like people ask me, somebody asked me a while ago, what was something I remembered about my mom? And I remember a lot of things about my mom. I remember everything. But two of the main things I remember are her feet and her hands. And it's crazy when you reflect and you think about some of the details about people that you've lost, the things that you can recall in your memory. Like I know I can literally see her feet in my mind. The nail polish, the shape of her toenails, the scar on her foot, the color of the nail polish that she always wore. So anywho, last night, we had the ceremony. Dinner was amazing. And, we presented each person or each survivor with a gift of our gratitude. And we went to our ceremonial field and held a small ceremony where we created these luminaire bags or luminous bags, wrote the person's name on it, put a little candle in there, and sat it on the field, which was really nice because some people that I've spoken to know how much I wanted to let luminous lamps go this year for my mother's 50th birthday. And I didn't have the opportunity to due to other issues that were going on at the time. But this was really nice for me to be able to get to do that. But then watching all these other family members do it as well. It's like, it's so important for us not to forget the people that we lost and not to be unrealistic with saying that pain goes away with time, because in my honest opinion, I don't think the pain goes away with time. Like, my heart crumbles every time I think about the loss of my mother. However, I think about the years I had with my mother more than I think about the loss, and that makes it easier. But if I think about when I lost her, it's as if it happened right now in that moment. So we got to put those bags on the patch, and we sat in the stands. They said a few words, and then they played taps. Now, for anybody that has served or anybody that has been to a service member's funeral or watch movies where service members pass, you know taps is like one of the most heart-wrenching songs that can be played with no words, right? Like literally just instruments, and it could tear your heart out of your chest. Like if you're not a crier, you would cry. And so they played it, and I had to try and maintain, because at the end of the day, I'm not there for me. I'm there to support, this family member, this loved one. So, I sat there and I'm like, I don't really know how to address or like handle other people's emotions. I'm still trying to figure that out. But, as I felt like she needed, some comforting, and I kind of casually put my hand around her and, rubbed her shoulder a little bit. But, and I hope it wasn't uncomfortable for her. But I did it because I figured that's what you do in that situation. I've only recently, over the last few years, became a hugger. So, like, that's new for me as well. But that was my first instinct, was to give her a hug. But we're sitting down, wasn't feasible. So I just kind of, rubbed her shoulder a little bit. But after taps, then they did their closing remarks and we were able to leave. But I say all that to say that giving that time back during a ceremony like this means a lot to me, because I know it means a lot to them. And I know if I were that family member, it would mean a lot to me. So I just, want everybody out there listening, if you have the opportunity to give back to your community, do that. If you know somebody that has lost someone, don't take their smile for granted. Know that at any given moment, that person can be hurting. And like right now, like I want to cry, right? But like at any given time, that person can be hurting. And so sharing a joke, a smile, a hug, a hey, how are you, can go a long way, because sometimes you never know that when you ask that, how are you, that may have been the moment that they wanted to pour their heart out or needed somebody to talk to. And if you don't ask that question, you may have missed your opportunity. So, again, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for following along and supporting me. Continue to do so. I'm going to continue to push these out. My plan is to do them every day so you guys can have something to listen to on your way to work, church, school, grocery store, whatever you're doing. Just press play, put it on the Bluetooth in the car, and listen to me for a few minutes, and then share when you're not driving or whatever. And I hope that you all have a blessed day. Stay strong, stay blessed, love and light. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of I Can't Make This Ish Up. Remember to go ahead and click like, subscribe, and share, and keep the movement going. I appreciate your support and love and light. Peace.